have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team out there, we are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He dumps it off to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Catch made over the middle. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for 1st down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down. Early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down. Critical down and distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 4th down, he's throwing for it. And he can't connect. It's a costly turnover on downs.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this 1st down, just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
Looking to pass, it's Russell, bringing pressure, looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. misfiring first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge game through the air.
Well, Chris, this is what we see all the time now in the modern game of college football. The quarterback's ability to not only throw the football, but the athletic ability to be able to create, get outside, put pressure on the defense because he could take off and run it. And in this case, he makes a great throw for a first down.
Trying to run it. It's Davidson. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Catch is made. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Going absolutely nowhere to a loss of the play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle. Kirk showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? That's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, USC, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, on a slant route, you like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back. It's Russell. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Crucial third down play coming up. And they pick up the first on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Looking for some space. It's Gaines. Let's stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The pass rush closing in. Caught over the middle. It's Fowler. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here. Let's it go. Wide open downfield.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Trojans. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Dropping back. It's Russell. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
I really like the route here of the receiver. In the quick game, it's all about timing. Quarterback this time puts the ball behind him, making it tough for the receiver to get back to make the catch.
Here's the 2nd down play. That's reeled in. It's Cooper. Breaking free at the 35. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts it in great scoring position.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw yet again. Moves out of the pocket. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. What a weapon for this offense. A quarterback who can flash the speed and finish a touchdown drive just like that.
How about being the defensive coordinator? You've got everything covered. You make the right call. And all of a sudden, this guy is so athletic and so gifted with his ability to improv, you can't contain him. You better come up with another scheme, and you better put 2 or 3 defenders on this quarterback.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Using his legs. It's Gaines. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. And this one goes nowhere. What can he get back to the line of scrimmage?
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Getting set. Here's second down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Fowler. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's getting fourth down and inches.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. Keeps it on a design run.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that previous play. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Second down play coming up. To bootleg here. Looking to scramble. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Third and short to hand the ball off. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Chris, how about that by this running back? Got behind his pads and that big offensive line, able to pick up that first down. He just kept pushing through that line until he got to the mark.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Matthews. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Now it's second down here. Ball handed off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Play of this marathon drive in the playoff, and they face third and short. Quick completion to the tight end. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall. And it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
And the Trojans are in the red zone. second down, we're going to throw it. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. And the Trojans looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Southern Cal. So a playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
USC 21, Alabama 14.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Back to throw. It's Russell. Close to the tight end. What a catch!
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's press coverage now from these DBs. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver grabs it. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
Alabama getting set with a first and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got a receiver wide open here. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
That's exactly what you love to see here in this 2-minute offense. You come up with a big play, and all of a sudden your mindset gets much more aggressive. You're not thinking just about 3 points. Maybe take some shots, get the ball into the end zone.
First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Russell. He escapes the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Looking for a gap. It's Gaines. Has the first down and more. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The offense will take their first time out of the half. They talk strategy here. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, we're going to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And here's the handoff. Change of direction. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. One more play before they head to the locker room. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. Over the middle, it's Cooper. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Looking for his big tight end. He's wide open. Look out. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown. Bama.
Well, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
And they get set now to try the PAT. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Off the play fake on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackled there by the defense. Getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Fowler. Good enough for first down yardage. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for a man deep on the right side. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, USC. And that will give them the lead now. Now, just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, tied. Too much speed for the defense.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He's past the marker and still going. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. Inside the 45. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Wormley. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They're going to run it here. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. Over the middle. It's Fowler. Touchdown, Trojans. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball is even thrown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Graham behind the line. It's Davidson. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back's got it again. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Trojans are in the red zone. He'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
It's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Here comes a handoff. Running with purpose. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. down. Out comes the field goal team. This is important. A chance to extend the lead deep here in the fourth quarter. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the grab and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, makes it...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I don't blame the offense for trying to take a shot here on 2nd and inches, but the quarterback lost track of the time in the pocket. Now, it's a much friendlier 3rd down for this defense.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. To the air, it's Russell. Caught over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a 4th down play coming up.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Hey, it's a nice game here. They get the 1st down to stop the clock, but late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it again. On the move now. And is intercepted. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity of possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Here comes the USC offense back on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Quarterback keeps the football. Picks it up himself and still going. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Well, he beats the defense with his legs and his speed, but also with his mind. Does a nice job of coming down the line, reading the defense, making the decision to keep the ball, and then finding that lane to pick up those great yards.
Pounding away with the run game. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. On the ground, it's Gaines. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. football games. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
28.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab near the sticks. It's Washington. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's White. Touchdown. Crimson Tide. This offense really clicking.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And tackled there by the defense.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Trojans offense is back out on the field. Hand off to the back. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Boy, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today. Showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Takes a turn running the football. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now the offense will spend the timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And he keeps it. Running through the tackle. As the first down is still going. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.